Yeah, we back. Moppy Material Mobcast, episode number 56. Like I said, before we dip out, well, Patsy sent me this video of legendary Branson. Probably been heard his name in some of your favorite rap lyrics. Mine personally, might go get a job from Branson, get the money, make sure I give my mother the money to take care of grandson. Yeah.
Oh.
So, shit, I never got to smoke no Branson weed. Before my time, I wasn't even thinking about. I would probably been trying to sell some Branson weed back then, but yeah, he tells a story or whatever about N.O.R.E leaving the keys to the 600. We heard N.O.R.E tell this shit on Drink Champ. You know what I mean? And this is just like a confirmation of the story. So let's get into this shit. Pretty cool.
And coming back the next day and the kid had the keys.
I actually went to Branson. So I actually took the car after leaving y'all. I went and I parked my car at Branson. I parked in the middle of the street. It was crazy. This was real, I swear to God. I was that bent that I knew I can't go home. So whoever was there, I was like, yo, here, y'all, and you got this.
What you had, the Benz?
I think I threw a nigga the 600.
Oh my God.
The 600 Benz, here. As soon as I came down, he looked.
I know y'all think, like y'all know the 600 is like a big deal now and all of that shit. But let me tell y'all, in the era that he's talking about, the 600 Benz was the Maybach. Like,
Yeah.
that shit was crazy. Like, to even, bro, like,
To have a 600, maybe that was different.
yeah, bro, like, that shit was not, like, when you saw a nigga, because the 6 and the 5, like, the body style, like, looked very similar, but, like, when you checked and really understood, like, bro, you knew the 600.
The only nigga we knew for sure had the 600 was Jay-Z.
Yeah, that's a fact. Like, I only knew one street nigga that I seen, like, with the 600, like, at that, you know what I'm saying? Like, 98, like, 97, 98-ish and shit. And, bro, I ain't even realized it was this. Like, I was just, still young to where, like, it was a Benz, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even give a fuck. Like, niggas, like, yo, you seen that? He's like, yo, you seen that? I'm like, yeah, he had that Benz. He's like, nah, nigga, that nigga had the 6. And I'm like, what's the 6? I thought it was the Benz. He's like, nigga, the Benz is the 6. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, yo, what? So I ain't even know, like, you know what I mean? And then I'm like thinking about the Biggie shit where he said trying to push 700, they ain't made them yet. You know what I'm saying? But I guess the 700 is the Maybach.
Yeah.
But nah, this shit crazy right here, though.
He was like, yo, it was just like we just had a mutual understanding. Like, yo,
They gave me his shit back.
The kids in the neighborhood respected the fact that he was slightly twisted. You understand what I'm saying? He gave his keys to one of the kids on the block, and the kid hold the key he came back and got him the next day. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things, these are kids that grew up in the neighborhood and they're from the community, and they supported that. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of value in that. You know what I'm saying? Because we're talking about what I just mentioned before about the time. It's a different time. It's a different elements that are going on as far as growth and development. And, right now we're lacking a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? How do we put that back in the community? Who's going to have these conversations to be able to interject these things that really have moral values with principles? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of that is lacking, man. That story didn't.
Now, that was the part that kind of stuck out that I wanted to touch on. It kind of reminded me of something that I was telling niggas on Clubhouse, you know, when they was having their activism conversation about how to restore community and all of this other shit. And I said, well, you know, at one point, the gangs were community based because they were community funded. And that shit kind of goes, you know, to the like the aspect of the entire community, right? Because they were supported by the community in all aspects. You understand? Like even down to the financials, they were invested in making sure that nothing happened, you know what I'm saying, like in the community. And that even if you were just a friend of the community, you might not even live there. But because you were attached to somebody who was a part of that, you know what I mean? Like you fell under that, you know what I mean? Like under that protection. Now there's still an element that don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga got, you know. But also it's you know, it's your involvement. Like it's a nigga seeing you and you having that type of equity in the streets to where the streets are gonna support you even when you're down bad. And make sure that, you know what I'm saying, certain shit don't happen to you. You know what I mean? Now that might have been somebody else dropped them keys off that wasn't N.O.R.E, and shit might have gone a different way. Nigga would have been out there doing donuts to your shit, like all kind of scratches, everything, or just that shit not be there. You know what I mean? The nigga make you pay to get the keys back. You understand what I'm saying? Because now it just becomes the thing where it's every man for himself, and you know what I mean? Like, because these niggas ain't. And it's like, when I tell niggas, like, see, it's not an obligation, like, you know what I'm saying, to give back. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that was the whole shit I was saying when Dogface brought up that shit, you know, about, oh, you know, what would they say if a nigga made all this money and didn't give back? Like, nigga, what he do with his money is his business, especially if he earned that shit by utilizing his talents and whatever the fuck. So I said I said, you know, if you decide to trick that shit off on buying bitches BBLs or, you know, buying turkeys and shit for the hood, that's your business.
Right. That's all on you, nigga.
You know what I mean? I bought the record. I got what I paid for. I got my own fucking coat. So it's like
Like, come here and get no fucking coat.
I got my own hoodie. Oh man. You know, like some motherfuckers, listen, man. A lot of the people, if you notice, that do like that are really passionate about giving back, if you notice there's a certain story, a personal story attached to why they give back to certain causes. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think like that's how you get all the fake shit and then you know the bullshit starts happening and then like even in the attempt of giving back, the people who need it don't even get what they need because the nigga wasn't genuine in the first place. So he not watching to make sure that niggas ain't taking from the people who the shit's supposed to be helping. You know? But I don't know, but like I think it's still places, certain neighborhoods, and then I mean shit. At the end of the day, they knew that he was there fucking with you, Branson. That's your hood, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, if World come to Staten Island where I'm at and shit like that, he good. He ain't even gonna have to pay for nothing in the store. Like, you know, this shit'll go on my tab. I'll deal with that shit, you know what I'm saying, when the homie gone. It's regular shit like that.
Shit, nigga, ain't no the gas stations where I'm at.
Huh?
They ain't got no lines of credit.
But you know, I mean, even like this, right? Like you might shit be in there, we might like sip a little something and shit, and you might leave a phone or some shit like that in there. They're gonna be like, damn, homie's tripping and shit like that. His fucking phone fell, wallet out, you understand what I'm saying? Like, yo, here's shit, bro. You understand before you go. I didn't
Nigga,
want you to lose it.
I left my wallet in the smoke shop the other day. Went back and got that shit.
Yeah, see?
As soon as I hit the
Sometimes
door, nigga
you
was like, "Yo,
wanna
you
go.
left your wallet when you came in here, man." I said, "Oh shit."
That's why sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I think that's just what it is, familiarity and shit. You know what I mean? N.O.R.E would definitely for the streets. You know what I mean? When he's out, but now he run the streets and marathons.
Mm.
Still running the streets, just in a different way. But yeah, man, that's pretty much my my take I wanted to give on that.